12 books Elon Musk thinks everyone should read. From classic works of fiction to dense scientific texts, there is something for everyone on Musk's reading list. So dive in and expand your mind. 1. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is a comedy science fiction series created by Douglas Adams. The story follows the adventures of Arthur Dent, a human, as he tries to find his way home after Earth is destroyed by aliens. Along the way, he meets up with Ford Prefect, an alien from a planet called Betelgeuse, and together they travel the galaxy in search of answers. The series is noted for its witty writing and imaginative storylines. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy has been adapted into several different media, including a radio series, a television series, a novel, and a feature film. It has also spawned numerous spin-offs and imitations. 2. The Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien. This book tells the story of hobbits, elves, men, and dwarfs who band together to overthrow a Dark Lord and his army of orcs. Though it was initially met with mixed reviews, the book has since become one of the best-selling novels of all time. Its popularity has spawned numerous film adaptations, video games, and even a theme park. Today, The Lord of the Rings is considered to be one of the most influential works of fantasy ever written. Its influence can be seen in everything from Harry Potter to Game of Thrones. For fans of fantasy, The Lord of the Rings is a must-read. 3. The Foundation Trilogy by Isaac Asimov. The trilogy follows the rise and fall of the Galactic Empire, and the efforts of a group of scientists to preserve knowledge and civilization after the Empire's collapse. The first book in the trilogy, Foundation, introduces the idea of psychohistory, a fictional science that can predict the future of large groups of people. The second book, Foundation and Empire, expands on this concept and explores the consequences of its misuse. The third book, Second Foundation, wraps up the story by revealing the true nature of psychohistory and its potential to shape the future of the galaxy. The Foundation trilogy is a complex and thought-provoking work that is sure to leave readers curious about its predictions for the future of humanity. 4. Dune by Frank Herbert. Dune by Frank Herbert is one of the most influential science fiction books of all time. The story is set in the future on the desert planet Arrakis, also known as Dune. Arrakis is the only source of a valuable substance called melange, which allows humans to travel faster than the speed of light. The story follows the adventures of Paul Atreides, who must battle the evil Harkonnen family for control of Dune. Herbert's novel is rich in detail and complex themes, and it has inspired many subsequent works of science fiction. Dune is a classic example of the genre that should not be missed. 5. Ender's Game by Orson Scott Card. The book is set in the future, where global warming has caused major changes to the Earth's environment. The story follows Andrew Ender Wiggin, a young boy who is drafted into the International Fleet to fight in a war against the Formics, an alien race. The novel has been highly praised for its originality, and it has won several awards, including the Hugo Award for Best Novel. Ender's Game is considered to be one of the most important science fiction novels of all time. 6. Neuromancer by William Gibson. It is one of the most influential and well-known works in the cyberpunk genre, and has been praised for its groundbreaking portrayal of the future of technology and its impact on society. The novel follows the story of Case, a former hacker who is recruited by a shadowy organization to pull off a heist. Along the way, he must deal with powerful artificial intelligence, rogue AIs, and other dangers in a world where technology has taken over. Neuromancer is widely considered to be one of the most important science fiction book of all time, and its impact can still be felt today. 7. Snow Crash by Neal Stephenson. Neal Stephenson's Snow Crash has been praised as one of the most imaginative and ambitious science fiction novels of our time. The story is set in a future America where the economy has collapsed and society has devolved into a fragmented series of city-states. In this post-apocalyptic world, information is power, and the protagonist, hero-protagonist, is a master hacker who navigates the virtual landscape of the metaverse. But when he unwittingly unleashes a virus that threatens to destroy the metaverse, hero must team up with a former enemy to save the day. Snow Crash is a fast-paced, action-packed novel that will leave you breathless. 8. The Martian by Andy Weir. The Martian by Andy Weir is a science fiction book that tells the story of an American astronaut, Mark Watney, who is stranded on Mars after being left behind by his crew. With only limited supplies and no way to contact Earth, Watney must find a way to survive until he can be rescued. The story is told through Watney's journal entries, which chronicle his struggles to stay alive as he uses his ingenuity and resourcefulness to find food, water, and shelter. The Martian is a gripping tale of survival that is sure to leave readers on the edge of their seats. 9. The Man in the High Castle by Philip K. Dick. The book posits a world in which the Axis powers won World War II and have partitioned the United States between them. The novel follows the lives of several characters who are struggling to come to terms with this new world order. Some have accepted it, while others are actively resistance fighters. The novel has been praised for its complex and well-developed characters, as well as its exploration of themes such as propaganda, freedom, and morality. 10. Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? By Philip K. Dick. I recently came across the book Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? By Philip K. Dick and was instantly intrigued. The book is about a future world where androids are used for menial labor and are owned by humans. The book centers around Rick Deckard, a bounty hunter who is tasked with retiring androids that have gone rogue. As I started reading, I couldn't help but think about our relationship with technology today and how much we rely on machines to do our work for us. It makes you wonder, what will our world be like in the future? Will we even need humans anymore? Or will we all be replaced by machines that are more efficient and require less maintenance? Only time will tell. For now, I'm going to continue reading this fascinating book and see where it takes me. 11. The Chronicles of Narnia by C.S. Lewis. Many people are familiar with the Chronicles of Narnia, a series of books written by C.S. Lewis. What they may not know is that the Chronicles were actually based on Lewis's own life experiences. And he spent his childhood exploring the countryside around his home. It was during these wanderings that he first began to imagine the world of Narnia, a place where animals could talk and magic was real. In fact, many of the characters in the Chronicles are based on real people that Lewis knew in his life. For example, Aslan, the lion who plays such a pivotal role in the story, is based on Lewis's own father. By drawing from his own life experiences, Lewis was able to create a world that has captivated readers for generations. 12. The Harry Potter series by J.K. Rowling. Few book series have captured the imagination quite like J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter. The story of young wizard Harry and his friends Ron and Hermione has captivated readers of all ages, spawning a hugely successful movie franchise and even a theme park. But what is it that makes Harry Potter so special? Perhaps it's the fact that Rowling has created an incredibly rich and detailed world, full of fascinating characters and magic. Or maybe it's the fact that the books deal with universal themes like friendship, loss, and coming of age. Whatever the reason, there's no denying that the Harry Potter series is one of the most beloved series of all time. And who knows, maybe one day you'll be able to visit Hogwarts yourself. Elon Musk is a Canadian-American business magnate, industrial designer, and engineer. He is the founder, CEO, CTO, and chief designer of SpaceX, early investor, CEO, and product architect of Tesla Motors, founder of The Boring Company, co-founder of Neuralink, and co-founder and initial co-chairman of OpenAI. A centibillionaire, Musk is one of the richest people in the world. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this list helpful. If you have any other suggestions for books that can help improve our lives, please share them in the comments below. And be sure to subscribe to my channel for more book recommendations and other useful information.